celebrating America's 250th birthday on June 20th and 21st at Eastern Michigan Fairgrounds in Imlay City, with hundreds of custom cars and bikes going out there, monster truck rides, and a pinup girl contest. The Hot Rod and Bike Fest in Imlay City taking place for the 250th. And we just got something over at Susky I wanted to mention. We just picked up these commemorative. You can stop in today or any day now at Susky's in the service department, get an oil change or anything else, and get your collectible American 250 car coaster made out of recycled tires we have there for the for the cup holders in your car. And you can also stop in the showroom and see your favorite Susky rep. Me.
Big JB.
And get one. Yeah, or call me at 989-BIG-JB-11 and leave a message and I'll call you back over there. 989-BIG-JB-11. Yes, that is my actual custom. And yeah, I didn't pick it out. They gave it to me. 989-BIG-JB-11. But we've got these cool, and they really are cool. They're recycled tires, and they have the America's 250 on there, and Susky celebrates America's 250th anniversary.
Those are so cool. Yeah, cool, aren't they? That's awesome.
Yeah, so stop in and say hi to us. American 250 is going to be a big deal all year. You know what? There was a story. They're ramping up security in Washington, D.C. because they figured D.C. is just going to be just a ton of people are going to be going to
can
D.C.
you imagine
with all the crazy people that are out there.
If you were contemplating a last-minute trip to Washington, D.C., I would maybe reschedule it.
Just either that or be careful.
Yeah.
Be your head on a swivel. Be in public places. Obviously, large crowds. You got to be really aware of what's going on around here.
Is there limited supplies of these?
Yeah, we got a bunch of them though.
That you do? Is that a deer hair coming out of this one?
is there something? A deer hair.
Yeah, well, I mean...
Oh, because it's a tire.
Are these Michigan tires that you guys recycled? Or?
Well, if you see any blood on them, that might have something to do with it. It's 7:36.
They were made with tires that had gone through Michigan potholes.
Yeah.
The Foxhole Morning Show. Johnny Burke and Steph Steals and Calls.
All right, we got Steph's Fox Flashback coming up next, and that's your chance to win it. Pick your prize. Tiger tickets. We've got soccer tickets. We've got tickets to comedy with Melissa Hager and John Heffron this weekend, and we've got freaking unbelievable burger gift certificates to give away. Stand by.
This hour is a service of Graphics Galore. They offer screen printing, signs, banners of any size, custom apparel. They've been in business for over 20 years. Contact Graphics Galore at 810-640-2249, or you can visit them at graphicsgalore23.com.
Classic Fox listeners.
Yeah, all of that. And our friends are back, joined by Boss Lady on a Wednesday morning here on the Foxhole Morning Show with Johnny Burke and Steph Barber and Melissa Hager today, and our friends the Hal Raisers, who are getting together and getting ready to do some stuff on National Egg Day, including solve a puzzle, crossword puzzle. We'll work on that a little bit after the 8 o'clock news. Traffic report coming up for those who are brand new to us because you've never stumbled on in here before. If you haven't and you're here now, please like and subscribe because we would appreciate that. We are only 906 away from our 1,000 subscribers that we need. That's our goal. So please help us with that. I guess we have our world traveler who was able to spend 30 seconds with us on Facebook, who's also here now. Where are you now today, Jason? Where are you today? How come Johnny hasn't retired yet? He was one of those who said he could never see himself fully retiring. It's starting to look a little better to him, but he enjoys what he does too much. We're in a business, Jason, where it's been kind of lucky, and all of us who are in it admit this. We're real lucky to have stumbled into a career that we enjoy doing. There are a lot of people who can't wait to retire because they just don't like what they do. They make the money, they do the thing, and then they want out of it as quickly as they're able and are eligible to do it. We're not among that group. We're those who thought retirement probably isn't going to happen because we wouldn't want it to. It's too much fun doing what we do. There's a lot of things about the industry that have changed in that time that maybe have soured some part of that attitude, but we still enjoy a lot of time what we do. It's the only reason we get up this early in the morning to come here and do this. So we're lucky with that, and we admit that. Jason is home now.
Savings sit still when it could be
This is a guy who's on the road all the time.
Money market accounts give you strong rates and easy access to your cash, so your money stays flexible.
And when he is not on the road, he's still got news happening in his neighborhood. That's how he became our JNN Action News reporter,
Whether you're planning ahead or building for the future.
because stuff was always happening around him. Sometimes he got into it. It's like a hobby. There are some parts of it that could be treated that way, yeah.
Member FDIC.
The business parts suck.
The Fox.
Jingle City traffic.
Right now, everything is moving along pretty well, and no delays reported close to home here. If you're heading down into Oakland County on I-75 southbound, you get to about Sashaball Road, you're going to have to bear to the left because right now we have a crash that has clogged up everything on the right. Nothing else is happening to slow you down, though. And Vehicle City traffic information is always at classicfox.com/traffic. Whenever you spot a problem, though, we're asking you to let us know at 810-230-WRSR. That's 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster right here on 103.9 The Fox.
The Fox Home Morning Show on 103.9 The Fox. Steph's Fox Flashback.
Did you know that he was the first major artist to release a song exclusively on the internet with his 1996 single, Telling Lies? Back then, listen to this, it took 11 minutes to download.
I'm telling you. Yeah, we used to had an ad agency in Las Vegas that would take an hour and a half to render something. We would go to lunch.
I know, and come back and hope
Yeah.
it was done. He also revolutionized music industry finance by issuing Bowie bonds in 1997, which allowed investors to buy bonds backed by his future royalties.
Wow.
A genius.
Yeah, well, and a money-hungry genius at that.
Well, I
apparently, yeah.
mean, my goodness, life is short, man. He was a visionary on so many levels, so let's get into it. From his 1975 album, Young Americans, it's David Bowie on 103.9 The Fox.
Well, let's see. We now, live and direct from South Africa, have Zane with us. Good morning, this afternoon, Zane. And you want to jump into our weigh-in. 221.6. We'll put that down. Last week it was 225.4. The last two consecutive weigh-ins have gone the same, 225.4. So we're trying to get down from that, and we'll be doing that on Friday morning. So we'll put you down for 221.6. Thank you for your entry. Boss Lady's been having to deal with a whining, crying, howling cat, and it appears that apparently Tina has been dealing also with a whiny Rocco. Wonder what's in the air today, or maybe there's a thing about the moon that's doing things. I don't know. Sheila wants to go 225. All right, let's go Sheila 225. I probably should put it on this page. She 225 even. Okay, Tina said 225, but that's right after Sheila. So Tina, you got to bump yours to a different up or down from 225. Sheila is the first one to claim that, so she's got it. Jason wants to go 223.4. All right, we'll add that to the mix. 223.4. Thank you very much. You said that yesterday, but I did not see you. This is the first 225 I'm seeing. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. No, I've got you down. I got Tina down from yesterday, so it's Sheila who actually has to do the adjustment of the guests, because Tina I've written down yesterday. This is the thing that happens when I've got multiple pages with these guesses on them. Because I hear yours was written down yesterday. Yes, pardon me on that one. So Tina, you can keep 220. You changed 224. You can keep 225 if you want to. So Sheila's going to change to 224.8, which is fine. You can do that. Sheila's going to go 224.8. But Tina wants to stay at 224, so we'll do that. All right, we'll do 224. All right, 224 it shall be, which is a more optimistic way of looking at things anyway. I would hope that I can keep true to being able to stay optimistic and give you a reason to be that, but hopefully you will. I had some Cheez-Its last night while I was working in my computer. I got to confess, did have that. That's that absent-minded eating kind of thing that I end up doing all the time. Was working a computer and watching the hockey game and munching on Cheez-Its. Sween Dog is now reporting live and local from Massachusetts. Good morning to Sween Dog. What's up today? How's your weather? Are you holding out summerish as we've been? Here in Michigan, it's been just very summery. We've still got another 17 days to go to get to it, but at the moment, looking every bit summerish. Sunny and 80s every day. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, Friday probably, and Saturday, although Saturday's a pretty good shot at rain, which a lot of people want because they have flowers or they have fields that they need to enrich with a little water. I'm seeing that right now as I'm driving up to Birch Run and passing through all the cornfields, and all that's been planted. They're all ready to start popping up. So we're waiting for that. In fact, Sween Dog just this very moment is watering the flowers. What kind do you have? Do you have any peonies? Which are popular with this group? Jason felt like it was 110 yesterday in Vegas. But then what is in Vegas stays in Vegas. So keep that 110 stuff over there, if you would, please. Sween Dog uses rain buckets. Got violas going. Isn't that a musical instrument? Linda's going to be weeding today. You got to grab some peonies. There you go. See? That's a popular flower here.
Fox, David Bowie with Young Americans. Love that song. I love David Bowie.
I do too, and it is one of my favorites.
Yes. Very cool. All right, so now with the trivia question, the phone number that you'll need, 810-230-9777. I'm going to give you the trivia question first because it's probably something that you'll want to Google. And then, too, we've had that delay with the phones lately. So here is the question, all right? What bug is named for David Bowie?
I know the
Yeah,
answer.
but only because we talked about it yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
What bug is named for David Bowie?
810-230-9777.
All right, and so now to the prizes. We've got a $20 gift card for freaking unbelievable burgers. We've got a pair of tickets for the comedy series with John Heffron and Melissa Hager. Now, this is a Saturday, June 6th show at the Collective in East Tawas. Tigers against the Mariners. We've got Friday, June 5th at 6:40. We've got Sunday, June 7th at 1:40. We've got Flint City Bucks tickets. Oh, you know what? We've got another pair of four-pack of tickets for the Saturday, June 6th Detroit Tigers game, all right?
All right, and we got a ton of stuff to give away.
Yeah, we do. Good morning, the Fox. Do you know what that bug is?
Is it the huntsman spider?
It sure is. Yes, it is. Now, it was discovered in Southeast Asia, and the spider was named by German arachnologist Dr. Peter Jaeger in 2008 because it features striking, spiky orange hairs reminiscent of the singer's iconic Ziggy Stardust persona. So there you go. That's why he got that spider named after him. Who's on our phone this morning?
This is Bree from Mount Morris.
How are you, Bree?
Good, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Do you have any guess as to what prize you're going to take here this morning?
Through the Tigers ticket.
All right, we've got we've got Friday, June 5th tickets. That's an evening game. We've got Saturday, June 6th at 1:10 p.m. and then Sunday, June 7th at 1:40 p.m. These are all four-packs in the owner's circle. These are great seats. And which date are you thinking for the Tigers taking on the Mariners?
Let's do June 7th, the Sunday one.
All right, perfect. We're going to put your name on those, Bree. You hang on tight. We'll get some info off the air. But who just hooked you up with 4 great seats to see the Tigers this summer?
103.9 The Fox.
There you go.
That's who we are. Another satisfied winner. News time is coming up. Rob Suka said so because he's here, the executive producer who is 13 days away from his birthday and is ready to continue celebrating a hockey championship that Finland won. World Hockey Championships. It beat Switzerland to win the title. Yet another reason to be the happiest nation in the world, as they are. It's crazy. Just crazy. 13 days away from Rob Suka turning whatever. Carrie planted lilacs. Tina Jr. planted lilacs. Tigers are 2-0 this month of June. May was awful. They won 6. They lost 22 in May. Horrible. Several losing streaks in there. Couldn't score runs. Couldn't score more than 3 runs a game. Now that it's June, everything has magically changed. They have scored 18 runs in the last 2 days. Hit 8 home runs, and they've won 2 games. Out of 2 games. So new month, new attitude. And also a new roster. Some of their injured players are coming back finally. That's helping. That's the way that's working. Chris is going to turn 31 on the 29th. Turn 31 on the 29th. So we're getting into that time of year again where a lot of celebrations are happening. Which means, of course, the cake queen with the old oven will be springing into action again. Going to be doing the crossword puzzle after the 8 o'clock news. And tell you what, you guys are really, really, really making headway on this one. We might actually finish that today, maybe. Telling you what. Rob Suka wants a fireball cake. Man, I'm surprised you can stand up. I'm really surprised you can stand up, Rob Suka. Jeez. Red velvet cheesecake. That's healthy for Chris, all right? Wow. Big day today. Psycho Dog and I are going to be shooting a video later on today for a dog food brand. We'll see how that works out. You saw a headline that said Fireball over Michigan, Tina. Yeah, I think I saw that same headline, yeah. A lot of people were calling the authorities, calling the news stations, those who would be interested in covering that kind of thing. Everybody kept looking up in the sky. Where the hell's Rob Suka? I'm sure he's up there somewhere. If there's all the fireballs up there, he's there. I think we're just getting a song in here now.
Flint's Classic Rock 103.9 The Fox sitting at 48 degrees now. It's gone up to 48. It's going to be sunny at 84 eventually. Tonight down to 57. Tomorrow mostly sunny, a little breezy at 86. Chance for afternoon showers on Friday. Otherwise partly sunny, breezy at 86. Saturday we'll see some rain, possibly a thunderstorm at 81. Sunday mostly sunny at 82. 48 degrees right now. Aerosmith. 103.9 Fox. I should point out this song is exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, so 4:20 time.
Yeah. He's an enthusiast, shall we say, where that's concerned. News is coming up in a couple of minutes here. Speaking, because of the fact that he's got this video to shoot today. Jacko's not getting his breakfast on time. So he's going to be extra special hungry when it comes time to actually try that stuff. See how it goes for him. Yeah, we went outside, Rob Suka. It was a great day. Everybody got a suntan. Those who came along got a suntan today. Because it was a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Just as yesterday was. Lots of blue sky, sunshine, fireballs in the sky. Despite that, though, nobody's happy. All those people are in Finland. All those people are in Finland. Can't figure that one out. Oh, I think I hear a train coming. If you could see Rocco eating benefits... Oh, Beneful? Is that what Beneful, you feed him that? One gulp. That's Jacko's thing too. He's let's chew it later. Let's swallow now, chew later. That's his method of eating. Did I see your idea about the trivia? No, I did not see your idea about the trivia. What's up with that, boss lady? By the way, did you guys see my new email address? Because I show this. I haven't shown it nearly as much as I should, to kind of let you guys know that we're still looking for your pictures if you've not yet submitted your pictures for us, so that we can start showing your pictures when your comments show up on the screen at least once a week. And I think we've kind of settled on Wednesday being that day whenever we're able to get the pictures in. We've got about, I think, 10 of them now, but we still need more before we start introducing that as a feature of our gatherings here. Vegas is hot. Vegas was hot last night, for sure. Carolina has been hot up to now. They have been allowing, I watched the first period of the game last night, only the first period. It's too late to go further than that. But they are chokeholding the other team to 3, 4, maybe 5 shots on goal in a game. Never mind scoring a goal. They're not even letting them shoot. But Vegas did get enough last night to win the game, which is kind of tough on the Carolina goalie. He doesn't get enough work to stay sharp. So there's kind of a double-edged sword to that type of defensive game.
We've got prizes. We give away more prizes in one day than they give away in other radio stations all year long. And I'm not making that up.
And every once in a while, we talk about something interesting, right? Every once in a while. I love how you said that.
It's like, you give 50 typewriters to 50 monkeys in a room. Right. One of them's going to type out a word sooner or later.
Exactly. I knew you'd understand.
7:57 here in the Foxhole right now. 3 minutes in front of the top of the hour here on the Foxhole Morning Show.
John Heffron's coming on soon. That's going to be super exciting.
On the other side of the news here, you're right.
Yes.
John Heffron on.
This weekend, Friday, we are going to be at Fisher Hall for the funniest comedy shows. I mean, John Heffron is always a hit. Every single time we have him. He won Last Comic Standing. The guy's been a star forever. Radio DJ is where he started out in Detroit.
Where did he work, do you know?
He was at, he'll tell us. I know, he always says it like I should always remember. But does everybody always remember where you were at? Well, they do.
No.
They do. They remember that segment.
Every once in a while I get these people to walk up. I listened to you back in the 60s on like 600. No, never worked at the big 600. Wasn't here in the 60s. So, I wasn't even here in the 70s. I moved here in 1980, 2 days after I got married.
Oh. Here's what he hears most often. Johnny, you were the voice of my childhood.
Yeah.
My mom loved you.
Yeah. Need to bring that up again, yeah.
Boy, Boy, that must make you feel so young and refreshing.
Feel so young.
Do you instantly want to sit in a wheelchair when people say that? So, anyways, John Heffron and I will be at Fisher Hall on Friday in Frankenmuth, in East Tawas at the Collective on Saturday, thecomedyseries.net. Run and get your tickets. No extra fees, no 2-drink minimum. I just want to remind everybody
All
that.
right, and we also have tickets to your Saturday show. We're going to give away this coming
Yeah,
hour.
you got a couple left, probably.
We're going to give those away this hour. We also have freaking unbelievable burgers to still give away. Everybody stick around.
News time. 5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox, brought to you by Fox Big Deals. 103.9 The Fox wants you to save up to 50% at your favorite local businesses, restaurants, services, and more. It's Fox Big Deals. Visit foxbigdeals.com or click the link at classicfox.com. Like Fox Big Deals on Facebook. UAW Local 699 and Next Tier Automotive reached another tentative agreement. Two sides thought they had a new deal last week, but the rank and file rejected it. The members are now studying the latest version that was hammered out 2 days ago before they start voting on it. Another rate hike request from Consumers Energy. MLive reporting that the power company wants to raise power rates $456 million in what is the largest rate hike request in over 20 years. And it comes exactly 1 year since the last rate hike request of such magnitude. The earliest that rate would rise, if approved, would be next spring. Company officials say it would mean fewer and shorter power outages, but consumer advocates are not so sure, and State Attorney General Dana Nessel says she will intervene. Oil prices have risen as investors weighed uncertainty over U.S.-Iran talks, with the two countries launching fresh strikes yesterday, even as President Trump had said negotiations with Tehran were ongoing. West Texas Intermediate futures for July delivery gained over 1.3% to just under $95, while international benchmark Brent crude for August delivery advanced to $97 a barrel. Tigers blanked the Tampa Bay Rays 8-0 last night. They're going to play again this afternoon in Tampa, with the Tigers with a chance at a sweep if they can win that one today. Great Lakes Loons shut out the Lansing Lugnuts 4-0 last night. They are rematched tonight at Dow Diamond in Midland starting at 7:05. Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final, the Vegas Golden Knights skated past the Carolina Hurricanes 5-4. The NBA Finals will open tonight in San Antonio, with the Spurs taking on the Knicks. And to cap this one off, there were no winners in Mega Millions last night. That'll roll the jackpot over to $368 million. Tonight's Powerball drawings for a jackpot of $194 million. That's 5 things you should know from 103.9 The Fox. Well, today's forecast for another sunny one, a bit warmer than the last couple of days, as we're expected to hit around 84 degrees with light west-southwest winds. Partly cloudy tonight, down around 57. Tomorrow, the bright, beautiful stretch continuing. Temperatures are forecast to top out around 86. And then for Friday, clouds start to move back in to mix with the sunshine. May see an afternoon shower, another day around 86. Right now, it's 48 in Flint, and in Saginaw, 53. Okay, got to get a Powerball, Sween Dog. Yeah, and by the way, I don't know if you heard me say earlier, but if you do buy any lottery tickets, check them. Check the numbers to make sure that you won or didn't win something, and you might have actually won something. You don't know. We have this guy here, this dude in Missouri. He kept buying lottery tickets, kept sticking them in the console of his truck, saying, I'll check them later. I don't know why he couldn't be bothered to check them now. It doesn't take that long to check to see if you got 6 numbers that match, right? Not that much, not that hard. So he just kept sticking them in the console of his truck. The other day, he went into the party store. We call it a party store in Michigan, a convenience store. But he went there, and this is again in Missouri, checked his tickets, found out that one of them was a $50,000 winner. It was a Powerball ticket from February the 11th. He won $50,000, didn't know it for 5 months. It was sitting in the console of his truck. He could have easily lost that permanently. 50 grand would have been gone. Lug Nuts and Loons, that's who play tonight in Midland. That's the names of their teams. The Lug Nuts and the Loons. Some of the baseball teams in the minor leagues have the best nicknames. The team in Macon, Georgia. I have a friend, in fact, the guy who used to do hockey with me back in the day in Flint back in the 80s. He lives in Georgia, Macon, Georgia, right now, where the baseball team used to be called the Whoopies. That's what they called them. They don't anymore, but they used to call them that. Do you want a Euro jackpot win? We're not eligible to win the Euro jackpot. We don't. Not even every state plays Powerball or Mega Millions here in the United States. The multi-state games. Not all 50 states are involved. I think that Boss Lady's state of Alabama does not play Powerball. For example, some of these do not play those games and give you a chance at riches. Hang on a minute here, because we're going to get into want to get as much of it as we possibly can get into right now. All right, that crash is done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, I got that one. All right. Here we go. No gambling in Alabama. Well, certainly not that. I don't know about no gambling, but there's none there of that magnitude. So Boss Lady is going to win money. She's going to get money the old-fashioned way by earning it. All right. So here we go. Where are we at? Look at all of these. Look at all of these squares that have been already figured out. Look at all that. Crazy. Now, the scratch-off tickets are legal, but nothing else is legal in Alabama. Okay. Well, let's start you here. Let's start you at 8 down today, so we can jam a couple of words in. Spider-Man's alter ego. Spider-Man's alter ego. P blank 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 blank. Spider-Man's alter ego. Linda has actually been to see the loons a couple of times. That's crazy. Go sports. Sween Dog, Boss Lady, Sheila, Robsuka, they all knew it was Peter. Boy, what a way to start the day. There you go. Eric knew it was Peter. The names hit you as funny. How about 17 down? Hershey's subsidiary. Hershey's subsidiary. Blank, 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 S-E. Hershey subsidiary. Blank, 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 S-E. The Lugnuts are a very popular team name. A lot of that merchandise with that team sells a ton. Yes, Hershey's. Hershey chocolate. Tina got it. Tina got it. Reese. Like Reese's. That's what we got. Reese's. Hershey's subsidiary is Reese's, the peanut butter cups. Let's go to 9 down. Unceremonious removal. This might be a tricky one, but that's what we're going to try for. Unceremonious removal. It is blank, 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 ho, H-O. Unceremonious removal. Blank, 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 ho, H-O. Unceremonious removal. Not tally-ho. Not tally-ho, Rapsuka, but H-O are the last 2 letters. Ho. Huh. Is it something ho? Unceremonious removal. Linda's going to leave and come back. It's one of those. 16 across. 16 across is lint lifters. Lint lifters. DU blank TR blank blank blank. DU blank TR blank blank blank. Linda said dust rag. That's it. Dust rag. Rags. That's right. Sheila also gets it. So now we'll be back to our puzzle after we're back to the air with Johnny and Steph and Melissa, and I guess John Heffron is going to join them.
And of course, Steph is with us, and of course, Melissa Hager is with us. And now we are privileged to have John Heffron on the phone. Morning, John.
Nice. Good morning. Yeah, so a lot of technical things, which, maybe I sleep with headphones on, and then, of course, they fall out of my head. So I'm literally staring in a corner, because if I move left to right, I'm going to be thrown to a random headphone Bluetooth that is somewhere. So I'm trying not to move. And I know you guys are having problem with your board, and because anytime I do radio, it reminds me of my old radio. Here's how I'm going to be inside baseball here for a second. Here's how our engineer, who we call and say, hey, something's the matter with the board or something's the matter with the phones. First, he would always say, it's AT&T's problem. It's not ours. So we're going to have to call a phone guy. But he would come in to the studio with a can of air, and he would just shoot air randomly all over the board, and then be like, it should work now. And then he'd disappear into, like, you didn't even know there was a door in that part of the stadium. There was just some weird portal or something like that. And you just never talked to the guy. The engineers at radio stations are, you just don't get them.
They're the guy standing there with a cup of coffee going, it shouldn't be like that.
Or did you reboot?
Yeah. You reboot? Make sure you reboot first. Yeah, all right, listen. We are really so happy to have you coming back here with Melissa. Friday night, they're going to be in Frankenmuth, and then Saturday night in East Tawas at the Collective up there.
Yeah, he's never been to East Tawas. I mean, have you done any studying, or are you walking in cold, John? What are you doing?
I'm not getting cold. See, what I like about Melissa's shows are, so far, we've all been at great places, right? But I also know I've done comedy long enough where the so far thing is gonna run out one of these days. Right? So far there are places where people go and they see comedy, it's great. But I know I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna look around. She's like, yeah, you're gonna get on the mechanical ball, and they're not gonna turn it on, but that's where you have to do comedy. Sit on the mechanical ball. Or it's gonna be a pontoon boat, and some guy named Steve owns it, but he's cool. But he's cool, and then you're gonna have to do your material, which wouldn't be the worst shows I've done.
Hey, listen, I'm thinking of booking you guys into Turtle Lake for the nude stock this year. You guys should be the comedy relief at Nude Stock.
Oh, boy.
The nudist place down there it's in the Battle Creek area. You guys should check that out this summer.
It would be worse. Like, I remember almost 25 years ago, maybe even 30, I did this thing where you would do stand-up from Detroit to Chicago on a Southwest flight.
Really?
What was there, like, they were advertising it, and you would just, I would get up, like, every couple of announcements. Maybe there were a couple other comics. I remember getting up once, and this guy who I was sitting next to, he just goes, just don't. Like, don't.
Just don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you grew up here in Michigan, and you did radio in Michigan, and then you got the hell out of Michigan, and then you came back. What's that all about?
Yeah, so I, went to LA because you had to. That was the next step.
Right.
And then the second I got to LA, maybe 2 months months of being there. Then I got offered a radio job back in Detroit. So then I just threw my hockey bag full of clothes and drove back to Detroit. And then I was in sidekick land for, whatever, 4 or 5 years. And then when that was over, went back to LA. And then LA just was complete. I just completed LA. Reached an age where, I reached an age nobody's looking for me. Whatsoever. So then, came back. But I always say, listening to your guys' radio show, I miss it, and I don't do it though, but I miss when you got in the car and radio told you the mood you were going to be in on your way to work. Yep. Right? Like now, you have your playlist. You like now, before I can back out of my driveway and, before I drive to Frankenmuth on Friday, I will have to be a PD. I will have to be a program director in my car and decide what I'm going to listen to. I'm like, well, I like this song, but does it test well?
How long's the intro?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. I just had 2 women in a row. Should I play a third? Or, is that going to be a problem? Is this song a little too dancey for the, so.
Going from an up-tempo to a low-tempo? No.
Or it's my 4th journey song of the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, then when I get there, I'm going to, see an email and I see, I only got a 2-share with the music that programs,
You ought to speak at a radio convention. You ought to go to a radio convention and talk to the guys there. You've got a lot of kindred spirits.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, I think so. People listen to you now, they're getting something that is awesome that you don't know they're getting. And that's just radio, just here's the song. And then back in the olden days, if you heard a song you didn't like, you had, this is going to sound weird, you sat through it. You weren't into, and let's say you really hated a song, right? And come on, I hate this song. And then by verse 2, you're screaming at the song, going, "Dude, stop asking her who's gonna drive her home," because you're being obnoxious, right? She's at a party, and you're just like, "Who's gonna drive you home?" And not you. It's not,
I listen to a lot of the stuff that you do, and you do a lot. You talk a lot about your wife. My wife gets mad at me when I talk about her on the radio. Do you get in trouble with your wife?
No, it kind of really just depends if, they're at the show or not. So, it depends how brave I get. And, I'm starting to learn and stuff like that it's just safer to talk about, make fun of myself. I think in this one, because that's the thing with my act and when I do these shows, I'm zero politics, I'm zero anything sexual, I'm zero race, religion, I throw vanilla, I throw softballs, I'm the Matchbox 20 of comedy.
There's a reference.
Before or after Santana,
if I'm on, people will be like, indifferent. They'll be like, like this guy. I'm not going to change it. I can sit through him. So that's just kind of how I model it.
So I used AI for Frankenmuth to put John in some lederhosen.
Yeah,
Did you see that? You saw that picture?
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, I have had so many people message me offering to borrow him their lederhosen. They're like, "Oh my gosh, if you want to borrow mine, if he wants to try some on to see what they really feel like." And I'm like, guys, listen, I know how this works, and I know how much cornstarch you have dumped down your lederhosen.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, well, I mean, that's just what you do. It's fine. You can borrow it." So, John, if that's hanging backstage for you, are you going to wear that Friday night? Is that what you're doing?
I think I was thinking about it for like a half a second, this woman just beat me up. She's literally like yanking my hair as hard as she could, and I had to look at the lady, and as mean as I could whisper, I'm like, knock it off. You're getting these stupid tickets anyway. You were never not gonna get these tickets. Stop it, Sister Hazel.
Which I would like to point out, Sister Hazel is at the Labadee Rib Fest.
Yeah, they are
this
this year.
summer in Bay City.
We're going to be giving tickets away to Sister
Oh
Hazel.
my gosh.
Yeah.
John only
You
lets
know, I
you
can give them away.
We'll save you a pair, bud.
Yeah.
John, let's
Somebody
mud
wrestle
wrestle.
Lederhosen. Yeah. I like Sister Hazel. I saw a picture of Sister Hazel at a theater I did, and you know how age catches up to you? Like, I'm 56, right? And then I saw a picture of Sister Hazel, and like, yeah, we all look like we're,
Have you seen Dee Snyder lately?
yeah, we all look like we're guys who hang out at a pickleball court. Talk about how kids are off at college, don't call anymore.
John, we're gonna have so much fun. I can't wait for this weekend.
It always is, yeah. I look forward to Fisher Hall, and hopefully the second place in East Tawas, hopefully, they'll, stop playing pool and start running away.
By the way, you have to park cars before the show.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Yeah.
I hired Steve for that. You're fine.
Oh, okay. And it's really a great show. It's always a great show. People come out because I'm putting Melissa's feet, so that's what I like about the shows. We get your grandparents' age, and if they happen to have a grandkid laying around, they'll bring them. It's just a fun show.
John Heffron will be with Melissa Hager in Frankenmuth Friday night and on Saturday night at the Collective at East Tawas. You can get the tickets and all the information at thecomedyseries.net. John, thanks for spending time with us this morning. Really appreciate you, man. You're a funny dude.
Thank you so much. And a big question about the word collective at East Tawas. Is it like a farmer's market? Do I have to make resin?
Hey, pot's legal in Michigan. You just bring some pot plants and sell them.
Yeah, we actually do have a sponsor that, never mind, we'll talk about it on Saturday.
Okay.
Just show up.
Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Bye, John.
Take care, John. Thank you very much, man.
Take care, everybody.
All right, bye-bye. John Heffron, folks.
It's going to be off chaos, but so fun.
8:22.
Here at 103.
She talks too much. No, it wasn't so much her as John is her comedy pal who used to work radio in Detroit, and they were reminiscing about those days. I don't think she was on this past Monday. Might have seemed like it, but she's normally on Mondays, but I don't think she was on this week. And we weren't on Monday at all last week anyway because of the holiday. But we have had her on before that. And sometimes because when you're promoting a show that's coming up, she's going to be on a little more frequently. Now, to join us for the last few moments of our puzzle is Rachel, who has Wednesday a guest coming in, or more. I don't know how many of they're bringing. Usually have 4 legs, though. Today is their day. Either a dog or a cat is coming in to visit. May have already done that, actually. Well, we're glad that you're here. And in just a moment, when we're done with the traffic, because the traffic is way late because they were interviewing John Heffron. The traffic after that, we'll finish out. And we might come close to finishing out a puzzle because we only have a few squares open. And this is Wednesday. We've got a whole day left. We could still do this, but we've only got a few squares left. We'll see if we can do it. I'm thinking we can because of the questions that are ahead. The clues that are ahead might be the thing that do it for you. We might actually finish this one already.
Bet365. I play for free and win real rewards, like up to $5,000 in cash weekly. I'm like that Joker in denim.
Moments away.
Bet365. Winning isn't everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically present in Michigan. T's and C's apply.
Sasha was in.
Again, Michigan. 6 innocent lives taken. Mass attacks.
Sasha was your guest. Where was Metallica this week?
It starts with a grievance.
I don't know that you're going to necessarily need 5 more minutes today, Linda. Maybe not.
What a gun.
Maybe not.
Get a plan. People saw the clues, but were too afraid to tell anyone. Stop applauding. Speak up. It's impossible to hum.
We get done here today. Besides that, I got to get going today. I got to get upstairs and get hair and makeup on for Psycho Dog because he's going to be shooting a video today. So he's got to look good for his close-up when we promote a dog food brand. That's coming up later this morning. Just got done Swiffering the floors, Sween Dog.
Up to 1,000 off select Honda side-by-sides and motorcycles. It's also time to get up to $8,000 off select Sea-Doo switch pontoons and great deals.
Rachel is what? I don't even know what that word is, Ratsuka.
ATVs, side-by-sides, and Spider Roadsters.
Rachel is
Kawasaki
something.
and Honda. Get up to $3,500 off select
Never hurts to.
Kawasaki
Well, that's true.
side-by-sides, or up to $4,000 off select Can-Am side-by-sides at Nordride.
Pollen everywhere. Pollen everywhere.
Or exit number 126.
Right now, the one thing that could be still impacting traffic is a crash in Genesee Township. Coldwater Road at Saginaw Street is the spot. That's Coldwater Road at Saginaw Street. We're still cleaning that one up. Freeways are doing fine. No problems there. And if you have any question about what's going on throughout the day as far as traffic flow, and if you are going to have to leave early to get somewhere, you check out classicfox.com/traffic. That's got Vehicle City traffic info all the time for you. And if you happen to spot a crash, tell us about it at 810-230-WRSR. That's 810-230-9777 to be a traffic tipster on 103.9 The Fox.
I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's give away, I'll tell you what, 2, or if you'd like, if you've got friends. Some people do, some people don't. Don't look at me like that. But if you have friends, we'll let you get 4 tickets.
Oh, all right.
To see Melissa and John in East Tawas Saturday night. So you got to be available Saturday night. You got to be available to go to Tawas. It's going to be worth the drive. If you've got a place up there, that much easier. But if you don't, you can come back, or you can stay at a hotel up there. There's even a buy one get one free deal on what's the name of the place again?
Over at Northern Nutrition to get a buy one get one free item over there.
Yeah, so you guys can go over there and grab yourself something to eat before or after the show, or go up there anytime in the month of June with that. But that's all included in this ticket that you win. If you are the third caller at 810-230-9777, I will give you those tickets. You will get to go 2 or 4 tickets, your choice, to see John Heffron and Melissa Hager in East Tawas this Saturday night at 7 o'clock.
That's right.
All right.
Woohoo!
Call now if you want them.
Okay, back to our puzzle. Let's see how close we can come to getting done. Let's go, first of all, to 11 down. 11 down, 4 letters. Coin flip. Coin flip. T blank, S blank. Coin flip. T blank, S blank. What can we come up with for the answer to that? Tina says toss. That's right. Toss. Rob Suka says toss. Swing Dog had tosses, but that's right, toss. Let's go to 20 across. 20 across. Naughty Harry Potter ghost. Naughty Harry Potter ghost. Blank EE blank blank S. Naughty Harry Potter ghost. Blank EE blank blank S. I know we've got Harry Potter fans here. And besides that, we're still working on this one down here. Peeves. Look at that. See? Rachel came up with it. Rachel came up with peeves. Perfect. Now, let's go down, 9 down. We didn't get it before. Maybe we're getting closer to it now. The 9 down is unceremonious removal. Unceremonious removal is blank blank AV blank ho, H-O. Unceremonious removal. Blank blank AV blank ho, H-O. Unceremonious removal. Tina says heave ho, and that's it. Heave ho. Heave ho. Terrific. Also, Eric says heave ho, so does Linda, so does Rob Suka. It's all correct. Very nice. 10 down. Late poet Maya. Late poet Maya. Blank blank. GE blank OU. Angelou, yes. ANGELOU. Look at that. We are now closing in on the end of this thing. We only have one, two, whoa, we've only got 2 more letters. Up here and over here. 2 more letters. Here and here. Let's try here. 13 across. One of the 50 Nereids. Don't know what that is. 7 down. Try that. 7 down. The abbreviation for Japs rank. Japs rank. The abbreviation for Japs rank. I blank SP. I blank SP. It's an abbreviation for Japs rank. I blank SP. And that's correct, Tina. IN. It's an abbreviation for inspector. INSP. Perfect. Now, last one. Last one. Believe it or not, this is Wednesday and we're going to kill this thing. 27 down. Many gallery goers. Many gallery goers. ES blank. HETES. One missing letter. ES blank. HETES is the word. Just one more letter. Can we get that in the next few seconds? Linda's not, nope, that's not correct. Missed out, Rob Suka, no. One letter is all we need. What letter goes in here? ES blank. HETES. That isn't the right one, Eric. Nope. Still looking for one more letter. ES blank. HETES. I pretty much should shut down today right now because we're kind of in overtime, but we're so close to getting this thing done. I thought if we can nail that one last letter, we're done. That's not the one we want, Sween Dog. Nope. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to leave it till tomorrow so that we can close it out on a Thursday like we always do. That's not the right letter either, Eric. So we'll come back tomorrow and see if we can get that last letter down. It's like sinking a half-inch putt to win the tournament. Okay? That's going to come up tomorrow. Have a pleasant, peaceful, productive rest of your Wednesday. Thank you very much for your attendance, your attention. Hump day, behave accordingly, and come back and join us here in the Hal Hole tomorrow morning. Okay?